All right, so this is Testfit. Testfit is basically a real estate feasibility platform that uses AI to generate designs for you and to also automate site planning. So, is this useful for architects? I don't think so, and you'll see why. It has more to do with the price than what the tool provides. So let's start with a new deal. And for this new deal, it'll always spawn you right here in Austin, Texas, but we're gonna do San Clairmont. So I'm gonna type it down. We're gonna do San Clairmont. Somewhere right here. It's right here. Yeah, perfect. All right, so you can set your site by defining by parcel, right? Or you can draw it. So for this one, the parcel one's kind of janky for this plaza, but for the residence, it works pretty well. I'm just gonna do draw by site. Take a big lot. And then we'll cut into the road and into the residence. Perfect. Now, one of the nice things about Testfit is that it gives you these presets. If you are on the free version, you do not have access to these presets. In fact, it will look like this. These are hidden presets. And these presets are not adjustable if you're on a free version. However, if you are on the paid version, which is very expensive, you have access to all these parcels, these presets. We can start using an office fill or maybe an office tower. Actually, that does not allow an office tower, but let's go for multifamily. So in this case, we can do high density only, and then let's see if we can turn this off. No, right here. Perfect. High density. And then we have to confirm this, so it'll consume 1 credit. I've already done the previous one earlier, but it will lock us into this area. So this is the area that we'll be working with. Confirm. Perfect. Now, what happened is that it generated this design for us, and we can also check this out on 3D. So this is the multifamily housing that'll be in the middle of this lane. Now, is this a viable idea to have a building through the lane, and you can also adjust the height as well? No. So what we're gonna do is that we're going to add up roads. So draw roads, do lane, and then we gotta do more. Draw roads. Yeah, so we're gonna draw lanes. First thing we're gonna do is check the satellite view to see how many lanes there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the best one for now would have to be Parkway or Highway. Parkway, yeah, Parkway. Perfect. Press enter. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Right here. And now as you can see, it split our design into 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. Now we have amenities on the very bottom, but it's okay. We can always move the program around. In fact, we can even adjust it too. If I can unlock this, there we go. So we can also adjust this, move programs around. So I just move the amenities. You can even move some of these around and the egress and elevator. There's also setback, so you can also adjust this with the setback as well. This orange line is the setback. And you can find this by going somewhere to your top left on the tabs on the layers right here. Turn on building setback, and you'll see these setbacks. You can basically adjust them manually, or you can adjust them like this. And this will adjust your design. Well, let's keep it at 20 feet. All right, perfect. You can also add landscape buffers right here if you want. And there's also many things you can do. You can also, if you click one of the layers, you can also adjust the roads and their tolerance. So if you click on the roads right here, it'll bring you to one of the layers, the roads. Perfect. And you can also adjust their stall width or decrease it. So 11 was the default. Now you can also place trees down, right? And then toggle boundaries where you don't want the project to be constructed on. And you can also adjust it. Now, another cool thing about Testfit is that if you go to the map, for example, you change the map view to 3D, you can also adjust it to show terrain or context. So for example, we can do shadows, and we can check the time of day in which the shadows move and align to the time as well. And there's also a heat map. That requires you to turn on multiple shadows, and then you have the heat map that's on. So we can go for December 10th, change the time, or not, can't change the time. But it'll also show you when the building gets hot or not, and where. Now let's say you don't like the setup or you need to change the setup to a complete preset. All you have to do is press this layer right here, your preset layer, and click on this building icon. You can also change it to whatever fits your need. Let's say you want to do retail, coffee store, plaza, surface park. Actually, these retails don't work. Or maybe it's something industrial. We can do office preset, go to 3D, see how it looks, and turn off the heat map, multiple shadows. And for the office, you have a big parking lot and it's cut into the middle of the road. Pretty sure you can move this as well. And I'll try to, I don't think I can duplicate this. Duplicate. Yes, we can. Just the massing. And if we go to 2D, I don't think it will give me program, but it will tell me how it looks. Because most of these will just spawn in the middle. Unfill park, go to 3D, adjust the height. Now, another cool thing is that it'll give you statistics. So right here on the bottom, on your tabulations, you can see for multifamily for units, beds, FAR, acreage, development so basically the cost, schemes, any errors, and parts. And that's Testfit very briefly. Now, would I recommend this for architectures? Not really. And that's because you're paying a lot for something that's going to be used only for your earliest phase of designing. Is this great for real estate agents and real estate developers? Yeah. If you can afford it. Very expensive. However, you can get this for free if it's through education. So this account right now, I think it's on Site Solver or Data Maps. And that's because this is an educator's account. So this is free. And you can also get it free as students, but you have to get it through your educator. So it's, how can I say this? It's all right. It's all right. Great for real estate development. Not great for architects. Because design is very limited. And also it's not worth the price for something you're going to use in the earliest part of your project. So I would recommend something else. Yeah, that's crazy. This reminds me of some of the dorms at Pomona. Check this out.